Hey guys, welcome to Brief Recap.
Today, I am going to explain a science fiction movie called Gantz. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. At the beginning of the movie, Kay, who is a college student, is shown in the process of getting a job interview. He has the habit of getting distracted most of the time. While on his way, he takes the subway as usual, but this time he sees a familiar face. The man's name is Kato, who is his childhood friend, but they haven't spoken for a long time. He hears a loud bump and turns around to see that someone has fallen down into the train tracks, but everyone just stands there and expects the other person to help, resulting in no one helping. Now, Kato takes a deep breath and jumps down into the tracks, trying to save the drunk man from being assassinated. He sees Kay and tries to ask him for help, but Kay pretends like he doesn't know who Kato is and tries to weasel out. The crown manages to pull the man out with the help of Kato, but the train is approaching very quickly. Now, Kay sees this and offers his hand but gets pulled in, and the two get hit by the train. After that, when they open their eyes, they are still together, but in a room where there is a large black sphere. There are other people here as well, but no one seems to be talking. Then, they try to get out by the windows and doors, but everything is locked. Now, they are sure that they were hit by the train, but how can they be alive, and in this weird place? Others tell them the same thing, that they died and somehow just arrived here. After that, the black sphere lights up and Kay sees a foot, then a hand, and a body materialized, right in front of him. It turns out to be a woman named Kishimoto, but she's naked and soaking wet. Kato puts his jacket on her and stops another man from doing the unspeakable. The black sphere starts acting up again, but this time it plays some creepy music, and everyone is shocked at what's happening, except for one man who appears to be wearing a combat suit underneath. Now, the sphere tells them that they are dead, and that it controls their new lives now. It then proceeds to tell them to finish a creature, called the Onion Alien. It pops open with guns and armors on the sides. As they approach the sphere, they also see a man sitting inside. Then, they open the suitcases with their names on it, and sees combat suits the same as the ones worn by the man before. No one puts on the armors though, except for the woman who arrived naked in the first place. Now, their bodies begin disappearing, while everyone panics. They're teleported to an intersection, but no one seems to be around. Then, the man with the armor introduces himself as Nishi, and claims that they're in a reality show, where they need to finish the alien, to win a prize of $100,000. After that, they see the alien from afar, and with the encouragement of winning money, most of them rush towards the alien, without any questions. They manage to corner the alien in the garage, and one of the men shoots at it with his gun. Nothing appears to happen at first, but then the alien's arm explodes. It tries to fight back, which angers the whole group, resulting in everyone shooting at it, causing it to explode everywhere. Just when they're planning to collect their prize money, another tall figure appears behind them. The Yakuza tries to intimidate the mysterious figure, but his leg gets chopped off while being lifted by one hand. While struggling, he knocks off the wig of the tall man, revealing it to be the alien's father. The group shoots in fear, but only manages to hit their teammate, causing him to explode as well. After that, Kay arrives at the garage, only to find Kato backing out in fear. Just when he's about to be assassinated, Kishimoto tackles the alien, sending it flying into a wall. Her strength is magnified by the suit. The alien recovers quickly, and manages to neutralize the team very easily. Kay finds his armor missing in the suitcase, so he uses it the only way he could. Just when they're about to be assassinated, the alien is paralyzed by a gunshot, from afar. Nishi was following them this whole time and used the people as bait. He shoots at the alien's head, it screams in pain while it explodes everywhere. Now, they're taken back to the same room, but everyone that died stays dead. Surprisingly, the old man managed to survive as well, and was teleported back safely. Now, Nishi tells everyone that the sphere is called Gantz, and it assigns missions for finishing alien invaders. The information of the dead is kept inside the Gantz database, including everyone from previous missions. Gantz gives Nishi 5 points for finishing the alien, but nothing for the rest of the team. Kato tries to get some answers from Nishi, as this is obviously not his first rodeo. Now, Nishi overpowers him, and doesn't want to offer any help. Kay tells him to let go, but the fight is cut short when Gantz sends them all away. Kay wakes up in his room and has trouble believing everything was real. Now, he proceeds to see the damage of previous events, such as the train incident, that occurred. He has trouble focusing on class, still thinking about what happened last night, while a girl secretly draws him. Obviously, she has got a crush on the man. Now, Kay tries to find the room he was in yesterday. To his surprise, the entire building is missing. He goes to where they fought the aliens, and sees that Kishimoto is there as well. She still has the jacket from Kato, and wants to return it to him personally, but Kei says that he moved 10 years ago, and doesn't know where his current address is. She then surprises Kei by asking whether she can stay with him tonight, to which he agrees immediately. It's obvious that the girl doesn't want any action with him though, since she was kicked out by her boyfriend, which caused her to commit suicide, but the main character doesn't care. He grabs some protection, just in case. They accidentally find a notebook in Kato's jacket, which gives his address and shows that he was in juvie before. Meanwhile, Kato gets nightmares about what happened, but his little brother tries comforting him. Then, he hears a loud scream, and sees himself disappearing in the mirror. They appear in the same room again, but this time with 3 other strangers. Gantz tells them that their target is the Tanaka alien. Now, Kato tries to tell everyone to put on the armor, but the new people are too shocked to listen. The grandma and her grandson gets teleported first, and meet the alien right away. It opens up its mouth, and vaporizes both of them. Then, Kei catches sight of the alien mid-teleportation, and nearly gets finished by its blast. Just when he's about to be finished off, the alien fires to the side and gets a direct hit on Nishi. It flies towards him and continues to knock him down to the underground parking. It further continues to hit him, until his suit has malfunctioned, and no longer offers protection. Kato then jumps down, and saves Nishi by throwing the alien away. His strength combined with his suit, manages to squeeze the alien, until it faints away. Then, they check for Anisha's vitals, but he's dying very quickly. He tells the group to get 100 points, so that they may revive him, but the alien jumps up, and begins attacking the group. Now, Kato tries to protect Kishimoto and gets knocked around, like a ragdoll. With teamwork, they manage to land many hits on the alien, but it seems to be extremely durable. It goes after Kei, and repeatedly strikes him, but Kei manages to tap into the suit's potential, and punches the alien away. Then, he proceeds to pummel the alien, and knocks him into a car, damaging its face. It tries to use the laser blast again, but Kei shoots it with the gun, causing a large explosion. Kei managed to assassinate the alien, but also blew his limbs off, in the process. Luckily, the timer runs out, and Kei is revived into the room before he dies. He remembers what Nishi said about the 100 points, and asks Gantz to explain. Apparently, when they reach 100 points, they have the option of reviving someone or setting themselves free. They're sent back by Gantz again, but this time Kei wore his battle suit. He intends to practice using it, getting ready for the next mission. His new superpowers give him some confidence, as he asks the girl out, from his class. She shows him the manga she drew, depicting Kei as a superhero. Kishimoto finds Kato's address and gives him a surprise meeting. Through their conversation, it is shown that Kato finished his father, but only because the man was abusing his little brother. He can't die now, as he needs to protect and care for his brother. Kishimoto assures Kato that he will survive. They are teleported by Gantz to the room again, this time, with many more new people. Kato tries to tell everyone to put on the suit, but a monk spewing nonsense makes it very difficult. Gantz tells them that their target is the Buddha statue, and they are all teleported away. Kei then sees the statue in front of the temple, and proceeds to examine it closer. To all their surprise, the giant starts moving, and begins stomping on the group. They scatter, and some of them run into the temple looking for shelter, but it seems that they found something even more disturbing inside. The group surrounds the alien, while Kei tries to take it on by himself. Although enormous, the alien is very quick for its size, and dodges all the gunfires. Eventually, Kei manages to outmaneuver it from underneath, and destroy it by shooting its head. Just when they thought the mission was over, the timer on Gantz was reset. Then, they see one of their teammates come out from the temple wounded, and near death. The 3 enter a room full of statues, and they find the monk's dead body, full of cuts. Suddenly, Kishimoto notices that a statue of a 1,000-armed Buddha has moved behind Kei, and he proceeds to attack him furiously with all his arms. Kei is wounded badly, as blades puncture through his body. Kato pulls him to safety and tells Kei to rest. Kato admits that he has always admired his friend, and proceeds to attack the alien. Although Kato gave it his best shot, the alien was too fast, and just when it's about to deal the finishing blow, Kishimoto jumps in the way to protect him. She gets impaled everywhere, and drops onto Kato's arms. In her last breath, she tells Kato to survive and reunite with his brother. Kato becomes furious with the death of his friend, and charges at the alien, but gets destroyed very quickly by its swords. Seeing his friend wounded to the point of near death, Kei gathers his last resolve against the monster. He charges towards the alien, but realizes very soon that he can't beat it in close combat. He sees the gun across the room and jumps towards it while the alien attacks. He takes the gun, and fires it at the Buddha, but it blocks the attack with his swords. The alien drops a small statue on the floor, and it rapidly grows into a giant, breaking through the ceiling of the building. It launches its fist at Kei, which destroys most of the roof in one blow. In the face of such a powerful enemy, Kei is unsure of what to do next. Kato, with his last remaining breath, throws the gun at Kei, which he catches, and shoots at the Buddha's arm, destroying it. While running closer to its head, the alien opens its mouth, and swallows Kei, but he manages to fire shots in the giant's mouth, and it screams in pain, while it's blown up from the inside. Then, he runs back to his friend, holds his hand while telling him not to die. Kei begins to teleport back to the room, while Kato remains motionless. Kei then sees the remaining survivors but fails to see his friend. After that, Kato's image appears on the screen, verifying his death. Kei tells Gantz to bring Kato back, but he only earned 20 points in total. He cries, while believing that there is no way he can last until then. Feeling hopeless and helpless, Kei is unable to function in his normal life. He becomes depressed, while walking in the subway station with his girlfriend. He jumps down to the train tracks, and tries to commit suicide. Seeing this, the girl pulls him up, saying that she loves him and pleading for him not to die. With the realization that there are people who love him and care for him, Kei resolves to fight with his teammates, to revive all his fallen friends. Subscribe for more videos like this, turn on notifications and leave a like to help the channel out.